Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. We're getting ready to go grind some stumps. Just showing you how easy this trailer is to set up. Pull the ramps down and load up the tractor. That was one of the biggest reasons why I chose this trailer. And it's a long sucker. The bed is 29 feet and I can haul two pieces of equipment at the same time. I can haul the tractor with my grader, and that was one of the biggest reasons why I needed length. But if I do work with the skid and the excavator, I can haul them at the same time. Look how easy this is to load. Get the tractor on, flip the ramps back over, and we're good to go. All right, this is the fourth job today, and the last job, camera didn't work, so we got another stump here. Ed been bugging me, and anyway, I just haven't got here. Just now we're here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the stump. Let's see how we make out. Well, here we are grinding another stump. On this day, I believe this was the fourth stump. I was on the way home and we were able to connect. I've been having a hard time connecting with his schedule, my schedule. Anyway, we're going to get her done. This Woodland Mills stump grinder works really well. I believe it's got 32 cutters on it. They need replaced or sharpened. I've got an idea how to sharpen them. Just haven't had time to do it. We're going to grind this stump, and as you can see, I can never remember which side I'm supposed to put the cutter on. And the biggest issue is visibility with this tractor. It's bigger, it's higher. The B2650 I had, I could see a little bit better. Power-wise, wasn't bad, but this one certainly does have a lot more power, and it works pretty good. What I generally try to do is line up 3 or 4 different jobs for stump grinding. Once I get the truck and trailer and the tractor all loaded, I try to go do them all at the same time. A job like this is only a couple $100, so if you have 3 or 4 jobs lined up that you can do throughout a day, you can make a pretty good profit on it. Because you're moving around in the time frame, so it works pretty good. Something I want to try, and I don't know, maybe next year. I have an adapter for my skid steer that is a hydraulic PTO rig, and I'm going to try with the skid steer and use this stump grinder. That way I can face it and be able to see a little better. So I'm going to try that next year when I'm doing some stumps and see how that works. Front facing will be pretty good. The only issue when this here is not bad, I'm on pavement, so going back and forth is not an issue. But when you're on grass, it can tear up your grass a bit. I do have the poly sheets, I'm not sure what they are really called. They're 4x8 sheets that are kind of a plastic material for protecting grass and stuff. So I do have that option to be able to protect the customer's lawn. Now, just on a note, those sheets are black. And I did do a stump for a gentleman, and I used the sheet so I could drive on it. And I probably really didn't need to because the ground is really, really dry, and I wouldn't have made a big imprint in his yard because the last summer was so dry. But it was really hot that day, and the black sheets, the buddy that gave me the job mows this gentleman's yard, and wherever I laid the sheets, it actually burnt the grass. You know, the grass will come back in time, but I was surprised when he told me that wherever I had the sheets laid, it turned all the grass brown. So I protected the soil, but maybe didn't do as much a favor as it was worth it. Have you ever had an experience with those sheets and had that issue? Watching this video back is painful. It is grinding the stump. You can see kind of a blue smoke coming off of it. It's not chipping really great. It's more like a sawdust than chips. The teeth are so dull, it's not funny. So note to self, before I do the stump this year, I better change those cutters. All right, we're going to speed up the video here and finish up this stump and get her done. So I've been grinding stumps with this grinder for a couple of years, and I'm averaging about 35 to 40 stumps with the teeth. Now that can vary depending on if you hit rock or anything else. The first year I was doing it, I actually did a stump, and the property marker rebar was inside the stump, and it rode off. Must have been 8 teeth, chipped them and kind of ruined them. And that was after I just put a new batch on, so it really messed up my teeth. Now I've got an idea to sharpen these teeth. I've gone to a place that sharpens saw blades, and they told me the only way they could sharpen them would be if they did it by hand with a grinder. And they showed me the grinder wheel that they had, and I think I can put it in. I've got a little lathe, and if I put the grinder wheel in the lathe and have it spin, and I can put the tooth in the tool holder, and then I can run my tool holder across the edge of the tooth or edge of the grinding wheel, I think it will sharpen those teeth. And I just haven't had a chance to try it. I've got a bunch of teeth that I can do. Anything that's chipped is pretty much rode off, but I've got to try that and do a video on that here in the near future. Well, thanks for coming along to grind this stump with me, and until the next adventure, stay safe, and I can't wait till we get some weather like we're in this video, because February is cold.